Welcome to the Pet Care Report podcast by Pet Summits. Here are your hosts.
Hello and welcome to the Pet Care Report. My name is Melissa and I'm joined by two other hosts today. We're super excited to have you here for our launch party to tell you all about our upcoming podcast. We're covering tips all across the pet care industry, from cats to dogs, pet lovers, and pet professionals. We have tips for you and we're interviewing experts from all around. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'll hand it over to Dr. Barrett and Alora to share their stories as well. I am a professional dog trainer. I began training when I was quite at a young age. So dog training is my absolute passion and my life. It is my career. I own a business in Massachusetts called MJ's Pet Training Academy. We have been in business for 10 years. So we offer dog training as well as grooming, and we offer services such as scent detection, obedience, puppy training, behavioral, and also trick ovation. So trick ovation is a fun way to interact with your dog, which involves trick training and a little bit of fitness as well. This is my absolute passion, so I'm really excited to have the opportunity to talk with other dog trainers. And on the Dog Training Interview podcast, we're going to be exploring topics across dog training. So these topics will be of interest to pet dog owners, to professionals, and we have some leading experts that are coming on the show. I'm super excited to be able to ask them plenty of questions and cover some really interesting topics. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Dr. Barrett to tell us a little bit about what she'll be doing on Cat Experts.
Hello, my name is Dr. Meghan Barrett, and I'm a veterinarian from Honolulu, Hawaii. I went to veterinary school in Colorado State University, moved back to Hawaii where I'm from, and since moving back, I've been working in general practice, doing medicine, surgery, acupuncture, rehabilitation, nutrition, and I'm a fear-free certified practitioner. So those are some of the things that I do on a daily basis. So my journey into this, becoming an integrative vet, was actually through several injuries of my own. I became very interested in sports medicine and pain management. And so I had some really amazing mentors during vet school who were both holistic vets and also interested in, surgery, rehab, things like that. And it just led me down this path of discovering how pain and, injuries are one of the big topics that I think are missed in our pets quite a bit. And so becoming an advocate for them through that alley is become one of my passions. So I also have really come to love working with cats. That's I work with many different animals through my job, but cats have definitely become my favorite species to work with. They're just really amazing creatures. They have such big personalities. And one of the fun aspects of it is that they can actually be a little challenging to work with, especially for owners to work with their cats if they're having some kind of a health issue. So we typically have to get pretty creative for each cat to decide what's going to work best for them. And so it's a lot of fun, creative troubleshooting of just how can we get each particular cat to thrive and do well. So it's been fun coaching a lot of clients on that throughout the years. So for the podcast on cat health, definitely be expecting a very broad overview of many topics related to cat health, from the physical in terms of medicine and healing diseases to the mental and emotional side of things, where cats can actually be having a lot of issues due to those things. And then even going into some of the more spiritual and energetic side of things with some of our practitioners who are more of energy healers. So we'll be going with tons of different experts on many different topics, all pertaining to cat health. And I'll be passing it over now to Alora McKinley, our dog health host.
Yes, well, I'm going to be the new host of our dog health series, which I'm so excited about. So a bit about me. I am a registered breeder with Dogs Australia. I breed German short-haired pointers. And look, I love, like Melissa mentioned, training. I think, the first 8 weeks that we have a dog is so crucial to setting them up for life. So that is something that I'm really passionate, and especially their mental health. We train puppies. I like to crate train them. I like to start that for our pet parents. So using like supplements or essential oils just to help transition them to their new homes. There's so much. I just love the whole holistic approach of dog care. So I've got 3 dogs of my own. I've done a certificate in nutrition. I'm really passionate about fresh food feeding. I really think that that is something that's great for our dogs, and I love that that is becoming more popular among pet parents. And I love just bringing knowledge to pet parents because I think it's a little, I don't know, pet parents don't know much sometimes, and I feel like knowledge is, it's secret, and so I love sharing that, just making it available, making tips and tricks so everyone can learn how to love their dogs and better their life. So I'm really excited to bring everybody some dog health tips. Yeah.
Absolutely. We have a lot to talk about. This is going to be a very exciting show. And can I ask Dr. Barrett, what is the fear-free certification? Could you tell us a little bit about that? Because that's super interesting.
Yeah, so fear-free is a program that was developed, and it's a way of practicing medicine that, people were doing prior to this certification program as well, but it's been branded and turned into a course so that you can actually learn and learn many ways to be practicing in a way that is more compassionate and gentle for the animals. So it's very much focused on minimizing fear, anxiety, and stress for visits to the veterinarian, which I think any pet parent can relate to the fact that it can be very stressful to bring your pet into the vet. It can be stressful to, have the vet take your pet to the back in the treatment area and not know what they're doing with them. And, have your own fear and anxiety. So knowing that they've brought them to a clinic that uses those philosophies can be a big peace of mind, both to the owner and to the pets, so that that they're being handled gently and that they're going slow and taking their time. We use a lot of positive reinforcement conditioning to try to have pets not only having good experiences from the start in terms of things like nail trims and other scary procedures like that, but then if they are already reactive, then we may use calming medications prior to coming in, or even things like that, just to make the pet's visit easier so that they're not having to be restrained by 5 people to get their nails trimmed and become even more traumatized and walk away from the vet, having a terrible experience.
I'm really excited to hear about some of this, especially with cats, because they're not known for being the easiest animal to handle. So it's really exciting. And I'm really excited to hear, Alora, your breeding program. That's very neat. That is a fun breed. You like high energy dogs. I breed standard poodle, so I can kind of relate. We have a lot to talk about for sure. So I'll be watching both of your shows, and I can't wait to hear all of your interviews. And for our listeners, you can find us at the Pet Care Report. So we want to hear from you. If you like any of these upcoming episodes or you have feedback, you can leave a review. You certainly will want to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. This will be every week. So you're going to hear from one of us every week. And we do have a lot to share. And we have a lot of experts lined up to come on the show and talk with us. This was just our launch party, so you can get to know us a little bit. But we will be diving right into those topics and getting right into those tips and tricks, as Laura said, very soon. All right. Does anyone else have anything else we missed?
No.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. This was a great launch party, and hopefully we will all see each other very soon.
Excited. Looking forward to it.
It's going to be great.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Pet Care Report. And this is Melissa, Dr. Barrett, and Alora. Thank you.
See you soon.